Who controls the race narrative? White institutions or black culture? Who really controls the race conversation today? Is it long-standing white institutions with structural power? Or is it black culture shaping influence through media and visibility? This debate isn't about victimhood, it's about control. And control determines perception, policy, and power. For most of modern history, race narratives were largely shaped by white-controlled institutions. Governments, universities, publishing houses, and newsrooms defined what was normal. They decided which stories were amplified and which were ignored. Media framing influenced how entire communities were viewed. Control over information meant control over reality. Traditional news outlets, major corporations, and political systems have historically been dominated by white leadership. That meant the gatekeepers of public conversation often shared similar backgrounds. Subtle bias could shape headlines, language, and emphasis. Even silence can be powerful. What isn't covered shapes opinion too. Institutional influence runs deeper than many people realize. But culture operates differently from institutions. Culture spreads through music, fashion, sports, and social trends. And in these areas, black influence has been enormous. From hip-hop to viral slang to athletic dominance, cultural impact is undeniable. Culture moves fast and crosses boundaries. The rise of social media shifted narrative control. Platforms like YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram removed traditional gatekeepers. Now individuals can frame their own stories instantly. Voices that once needed institutional approval can speak directly. That decentralization changed the power dynamic. Black creators have built massive platforms online. They influence conversations around race, identity, and justice in real time. Hashtags trend globally within hours. Narratives no longer wait for official press releases. Cultural momentum can overpower institutional silence. Yet institutions still hold structural authority. They write policies, fund research, and shape education systems. They influence laws, economic opportunities, and public standards. Cultural influence may change perception. Institutional power changes outcomes. So which is stronger, cultural influence or institutional control? One shapes emotion and identity. The other shapes systems and long-term access. One moves hearts, the other moves resources. There's also a feedback loop. Institutions react to cultural pressure. Cultural movements respond to institutional decisions. Protests shape policy discussions. Policies reshape cultural conversations. Some argue white institutions still dominate the official narrative. They control textbooks, legal language, and economic distribution. Even when culture pushes back, final decisions often come from institutional leadership. Power at the top remains structured. Representation doesn't always equal control. Others argue black culture now drives the emotional narrative. Popular media increasingly centers black voices. Corporations respond quickly to cultural backlash. Brands fear public perception shifts. In a digital era, perception can move markets. Perhaps the real answer is that control is divided. Institutions hold structural power. Culture holds emotional and social power. Both influence the race conversation in different ways. The struggle is about which power matters more. So who controls the race narrative? The boardrooms or the timelines? The policies or the hashtags? The institutions or the culture? Maybe the real power lies in whoever can shape both at once.